These are the very last lines of Aeneid Book 4 and the description of Dido's final death throes here in 693 to 705 in Book 4 of the Aeneid. Then Juno, omnipotent Juno, having pitied Dido's long pain, long suffering pain, long grief, and difficult death, sent Iris down from Olympus, who would loosen Dido's struggling spirit and bound limbs. And so this is a relative clause of purpose. So we could say who would loosen, or simply we could just say she sent Iris down from Olympus to loosen, to free her struggling spirit and her bound limbs. For, because neither by fate nor by an earned death, a deserved death, Dido was perishing, Dido was dying, but wretched, poor, miserable before her day, and incensed, inflamed, enraged by a sudden fury, a sudden rage. Proserpina had not yet obstulated, had not yet taken her blonde hair, or a lock of her blonde hair, from her top, from the top of her head, and Ili here is the dative of reference. So to that one, in other words, Dido's lock of blonde hair from her head, and had not yet, there's known doom again, had not yet condemned Dido's head to Stygian Orcus. Therefore, Iris, Roskida, dewy Iris, on her yellow or saffron-colored wings, through the sky, dragging 1,000 different colors, with the sun opposite her, flies down and stood over her head. And we have a said, maybe implied, but it comes down here. I, having been ordered, bear this sacred, and we can assume the crinem here, so hunc and sacrum have to be masculine and singular accusative. So that would describe the crinem. So I having been ordered, bear this sacred lock of hair to Dis, and I free, or I loosen you from that body of yours. Thus she said, and she cut the hair with her right hand. And una here is the adverb, all at the same time, or all together. All the heat, delapsus est, slipped away, glided away, and her life receded into the winds.